Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions just a matter of minutes.
Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he... My Lord!
Look at this. Snap suplex. Boom. A quick response to Jay's offense.
And Jacob Fatu puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this.
Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Suplex.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother later.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
This has been a very physical and draining match.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now. Short 12 line hits its mark.
Stiff headbutt. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Cranking the head.
Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much. Here we go. And Tonga Loa gets knocked off his game there.
That is the meaner, more aggressive Jey Uso coming out to play.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he's now looking at Jey.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Under the apron now, looking to step the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
And his stamina's going to drain fast, taking shots to the torso like this.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now.
Looks like the hero is coming out.
He just grabbed what could be a game changer, adding an advantage on top of an advantage.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa. Nasty boot by Zayn. Is Zayn closing this out? Sent to the corner.
Jey with an opening to go high.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
In position. He's painting a bullseye at the top. Piercing elbow.
The next entry coming to even up the odds. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying from defeating the
looking evasive.
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all.
Uso splash! Will Jay take advantage?
Sending him all the way over to the next ring. Jay nailed all of it.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side is less experienced inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he was planning something here. DDT! Jacob about to end this fight.
Jacob Fatu cuts him off. Oh, and he manages to reverse. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Kick to the abdomen, going down low, nasty uppercut.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. Oh, he fights Jay back.
One counter met by another. And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
What a raucous crowd here tonight.
And now having to deal with that weapon?
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Climbing the cage?
Honestly, not a great move. From the top. Top rope.
But now here's Jey Uso.
Jay can seal it here.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Taking flight.
These attacks are chipping away.
Randy's making sure he acknowledges him after that.
And this is hard to watch, guys.
From top rope.
And does not get it.
No doubt, Sammy just ended this. Jimmy has it measured up.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength.
And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. And a stop to the gut. Super kick! Good night.
He's seeing it taken. On the top.
Wrists captured. Nasty. This could put a stop to Zayn.
From the middle rope.
Damage inflicted.
He tosses him over and into the other ring. And well-timed maneuver there.
Oh, not today. Caught by surprise with the DDT.
With all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
That's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot.
Producing a trampling. She's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Top rope.
Now Jimmy.
Uso splash. Jimmy might have just finished things.
And another stiff shot to the head here.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
You got to dodge just in time.
Oh, Sikoa holding him at bay.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck.
Going for the cover. Solo shoulders her down.
Man, the neck breaker.
And Jey Uso.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Got him where he wants him. Up and the Tonga Loa. They're going to use the cage as a weapon.
Spear! Spear! Jay can seal it here.
Well, I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
I think he's told. It's a boomerang. Oh, this package. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Unbelievable.
Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. Twist. And it can be all over for Jay.
Not so fast.
Caught square by the haymaker. Sammy's not ready for this.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. Brought down with a DDT.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Two. No, he gets the shoulder up.
He refuses to stay up.
Pure instinct.
And Reigns got clobbered by that move.
He's got him down to the pin.
Makes the save, and they continue this match. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this.
Full Nelson cinched in.
Sit out, slam. And there's a good blow to the body.
Sky high.
To the table.
Table shattered into pieces. He just has to stay down after that.
Oh, he's going to be picking splinters out for weeks. Oh. Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
Jay with the cover. This might do it. Almost ended it there.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Shoulders are down. Jacob's got to kick out. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that. David Fatu managed to do so.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
I think that's it. That's fair.
That was vicious. Jimmy with a game ender.
Two. Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury.
Top rope.
Insult splash.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
Got flipped upside down there.
Goes tumbling in.
Here's the cover.
Feet out on the ropes.
Shoulder shoots up before two.
Incredible. Winding up. Into the corner for the win. Got there. This is almost over.
And Roman continues to take on damage there.
Reigns needs to collect himself quickly before things get worse. Every counter being answered with another.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
He's going for the pin.
Keeps his team alive. What a save. He's headed up high.
Might not know where exactly he is right now. It's about to get taken.
Tonga goes for the pin. Yeah, no. He doesn't get the three.
You gotta be kidding me. Solo ready to finally put Roman away. Winding up. Boom! Samoa spike. That is what it takes to tie.
And the pin could be over for Tonga Loa. Teammate intervenes just in time.
Sent him clear into the other ring.
Pensacola is starting to show the effects of this match on his face. Oh man, he is fired up now.
Slam into the pin.
Is that enough?
Strong kick out late into the match.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
Launches into the air with a Superman punch. But meanwhile, Zayn.
Is Zayn closing this out?
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Unpacks a ropes. Jimmy with a game ender. Making the most of that with the...
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing?
Oh, nasty stop to finish it off. Overhand connects.
And just planting them with that DDT there.
Back suplex, no!
Here's the cover. Got the end. He made the save just in time. Meanwhile, we have Sami Zayn.
to the neck.
Neck breaker. Sammy covers. Shoulders down. He's not ready for this to end.
Sliding into the corner, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage. That's not right.
Why on earth can this be it? Is this the end?
He's changing his mind. Going for something different now.
Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner. Unpacks a well.
Solo Sikoa.
We're going to end it with a Samoan spike.
That's worked for Sikoa before. Looking to get that Tonga. And look out.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now.
Reigns got all of it.
I cannot. He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
He just might regret this decision. Not an answer for Reigns. Jay. Jimmy Uso looking to put this away.
Now Solo needs to end this.
Meanwhile, we have Sikoa.
There was some power behind that punch.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Attack.
Jay nailed all of it.
Going for the cover. Solo shoots into the pin. He's adding insult to injury. Turns it around. Face buster. Striking with an A.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Games structure.
Also, kick from Sami Zayn.
Zayn has this wrapped up. He knows the goal. What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
Quick way to respond with a reversal.
Up into the electric chair.
Knife edge chops. And that was offense with a hurtful purpose. Climbing the wall of the War Games here. This might not be a good idea.
He is locked in. That's his opponent dead to rights.
Well-timed counter on Tonga.
Never saw it coming.
And his body seems to be the focus of the attack.
Fisherman suplex. Spear. And now here's Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy with a game.
Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that. More attacks landing above the neck.
Things have to be getting a little fuzzy here.
Both wrists. Reigns sizing up the target. And tough spear.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Oh, turned that around and planted them.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Shoulders down. Breaks the pin and keeps this one going. See Zayn.
Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end.
Here we go, your favorite Cole, Blue Thunder Bomb.
Here. Saving his team from defeat.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Both wrists captured.
Boom! Good night. What a knee.
And Tonga close things out.
Two. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out
From the opposition.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. Uh-oh. Look at this. Launched into the cage.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
Connects on a kick. Jacob Fatu's able to dodge that.
This War Games just got Uzi, Zayn joining the original Bloodline side. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They might win some major matches and earn titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure. And Jey Uso having a little fun with another.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jey Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
And another reversal from Jey Uso.
Oh my God, what a kick. Sent flying over to the other ring. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. I think he really felt that one. Stops that offense. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline. It really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Uso?
Now looking at Jey.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful. Uso splash.
Will Jey end this? Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their considered the true bloodline.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times. Soaring! Splash!
Jacob Fatu taking flight!
Unreal athleticism from Jacob Fatu.
Jay is down and out.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines living all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
So there's the color leader of the new bloodline that's called himself the head of the table. Called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more. He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
The match clearly taking a heavy toll.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forget.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with Jacob Fatu taking flight.
Unreal athleticism from Jacob Fatu. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it? Somebody's right. What impact! Right in the kisser.
Both wrists captured. Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
No way Sammy recovers from that.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Tama taking out some damage. Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in hard to the teeth.
And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
You can feel it. The place is rocking.
The WWE Universe making their feelings known.
Oh, converts that attack into a vicious bulldog.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. He has to be in a world of hurt here. Gets lifted into position. Oklahoma slam. He's in a bit of agony now. Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Ooh, sharp kick.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Good grief. That stop sign flew like it was a frisbee.
And now the bam! Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
Will Jimmy seal this out? Ooh, man.
Surging out of the ring, thinking something there can give that team a boost. And taking even more damage to his head here. Uso is going under the apron. He must certainly have a plan here. Jacob Fatu cuts him off.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. Just mounted with punches.
Even the teams are looking under the ring for a little extra insurance. Not just like that. He's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
No more reinforcements. The real battle begins right here. War Games has officially begun. And a stop to the gut, too.
can seal it here.
He dodges out of danger. And that can vanquish Tama. Oh, cover. Hoping to end this.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Super kick. Look at this. Jacob is holding in.
Tagged with a punch. Roman Reigns still down there. It's just a matter of time now. The guillotine is low.
He gives in and taps out. And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Here we go. First two combatants live in the War Game structure. The original bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Oh, what a response. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Oh, my God, a DDT!
Spiked them. Oh! Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And a stop to the gut, too. Right to the gut.
That'd be a bit tough for Jay to stand up against this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
And that's a stiff shot to the body.
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games. Jacob sidesteps that.
Bang! If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
And Sammy is countered.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
And Jey Uso having a little fun with another.
Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed. escapes out of that attack.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this, is
Jey got caught, and looking at Jacob Fatu.
Caught with a DDT.
did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits 0.
There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now.
Over and over. So much aggression.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs Jey.
She rolled for Tangaloa. And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
Elbow drop. We've seen that look before. Jey in position. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead. Watch out. Whoa.
Vicious right forearm.
Time is ticking away. Surely we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
Was able to slip away from that.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
Talent. The superstar is looking to risk it all. From the second row. Something wrong with it. Both wrists captured. Boom. Good night. Right knee.
Tangaloa put a stamp on this one.
Gosh, what a match.
Jumping clothesline. What agility. Placed against the turnbuckles. And what a maneuver we just saw there. Stomping down. Oh, stop right to the gut. Oh, perfect kick.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
And Jimmy Uso clearly ready for a fight here.
Jacob Fatu cuts him off.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. Uranagi.
Man, oh man. Entering even more dangerous territory. Scaling the War Games cage wall. Timer's almost up. This next entry gives their team the advantage inside the cage. Flying crash landing.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. The volume in this building has increased. Another big move!
And looking at Jacob Fatu, and that was an expertly executed.
Both wrists captured, and Tangaloa closed things out.
And a hellacious power slam.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
Ooh, kick to the face.
Not the most effective way to take out the track, but still effective in its own way. Solid punch. Down the top. It could have been a punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
Fisherman suplex classic.
Ooh, stiff punch.
And Jacob continues to attack with aggression as this match goes on.
This certainly isn't going to help Sammy's paranoia if things stay this way.
Boots to the face.
And the big one.
And I think, oh yeah, Zayn is bleeding.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
just a touch of his offensive kick moves.
Both wrists captured.
And Tom alone throws things out.
Oh, kick connects.
Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Boom, what a forearm.
Connects the fist to the face. Great counter.
And a big right hand. Down on his head.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is up high.
Both wrists captured.
Boom! Good night. What a knee. Jay is out. That is it.
He could have got by Tonga. And look out. Here it comes. The Tonga twist. Victory nearly at hand for Tonga.
Oh, my goodness.
Same dodges. Just in time.
Arm trapped. One after the other. He's no longer looking at his best. What a reversal.
And that can vanquish Tonga.
Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
Oh, no.
Cashing in on that effort.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like...
Cover. Oh, come on. What a shield this one.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point. An unprotected shot to the head. Those could add up.
Just like that, Sammy gets stopped. Oh, you didn't hear it.
Shoulders down. Going to the ring.
Will Jay take advantage? Kick out before Jay with the cover. This might do it. And now Tonga. He's climbing to the top. He wants to end this.
That's going to keep Sikoa down.
What a spear by Reigns.
Reigns put his stamp on this one. He's changing his mind, going for the cover. Solo shoulders it out. Oh, what a kick. Right to the gut. Headbutt in the back of the neck. And he's looking out of sorts now. He just got sent flying into the opposite ring.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Kick right off back. And here's the cover.
Could be it.
Making the save. Still alive here.
And over to the other ring he goes.
Jimmy saw it coming. Targeting the throat there.
Good golly. Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings.
And now Tonga. Sikoa is going up top. One more time.
Suplex.
Launched. Right in the pin for the win. And keeps his partner alive. No, 2 count.
He just won't give up.
And he retaliates. Suplex. Connects. Saw it coming.
Set up the suplex.
To finish things off. Roman Reigns in an unusual spot here, extremely vulnerable.
Escapes and a chop block.
Both wrists captured. Terrible position for Jimmy.
There is no comeback from that. Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. And does Jimmy have enough time to recover? What a save. That might have been it. He's looking to go high risk. Uso. And looking at Jey Uso.
Jay nailed.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment.
Cover. This could be it. first two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against...
Take off!
Oh, man! Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman. This might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guy.
Watching!
Diving forearm smash. All the momentum has swung to Jey Uso.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation and entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need. Jacob sidesteps that.
Samoan drop.
Oh, what a quick answer. What grace. Float over to the...
Float over. Nice. DDT.
He's looking fairly drained.
Oh, right on the arm. Stop after stop after stop.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational. From the top.
Look at this, just...
And a mud hole is being stomped. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
And that negates Zayn's offense.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God, what a move. Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games. Super kick. Going way up. Oh, an uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Tangaloa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
And a stomp to the gut.
Sami Zayn, who's...
That self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this, is Sami Zayn still Uzi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs. Evades the attack.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth. Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat. Taking hold of Jay
and looking at Jacob Fatu.
Lights out. DDT connects.
Look at Jay. His lights are off.
Oh, look out.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their big
going forward again.
DDT. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
That'll be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earn him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games. Boom!
Going to the top rope.
Top rope!
But now here's Jey Uso.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
What do you say? I mean, this is amazing.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Ooh, kick lands. Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline. Down in a hurry. Jey ready to end things. Strong. My goodness.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. He called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solo is working on that lead. You guys don't think.
Don't do it! I can't look!
Unbelievable!
Using the verticality of the cage to brutal effect.
I can't believe that connected. Zayn has a move for the blue Thunderbomb.
Loving blow. And that was a precisely measured attack.
And now placed in the corner.
Oh, elbow caught right on the bridge of the nose. What a match this has been. What a fight.
We're all glad to be witnessing such
Jacob Fatu's intentions here.
Connecting on the DDT.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering. Blast off!
He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more.
Both wrists captured. That was nasty.
End of the line for Zayn.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
A big forearm connects. Oh, what for? Now Jimmy.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Tama taking on some damage.
And that's the kind of offense that's going to earn Reigns a spot in the Hall of Fame.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Not so fast.
Will Jimmy end this?
Driving the cage, but that makes absolutely no sense in this match.
Makes it to the top of the cage. He's standing tall at the top of the cage now.
From the top of the cage, right back into the carnage of the ring.
And right on the mark, too.
Oh, and Tama fights back. Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
He's able to reverse it.
That was vicious. And that can vanquish Tama.
The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently. And clearly some targeted offense coming his way there.
Going after your opponent's head is brazen, but very effective.
Top rope, Uso splash! Jimmy might have just...
Sami Zayn has his opponent seated on the top rope.
Here we go!
What's he looking for here?
This is going to the absolute limits.
That he's absolutely in danger of losing it all.
And further punishment is in the skull here.
It's a good target. Damage done there to start around the entire body.
He could have got by Tama. Tama, and look out.
setting it up. Here it comes. Double axe handle smash. Tonga.
That's the straight champ looking a little less tough.
From the top.
Uses the edge of the knee. He's looking defenseless at this stage.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
And it's
Taking flight. Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the team.
Driving down with the sledgehammer. Sammy dodges that one. And he got to the gut, too.
Ouch. And down for the count.
He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else. Elbow drop.
He's going back to the wall.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT. Terrible position for Jimmy.
And a strong kick out and one.
He refuses to stay up.
Pure instinct.
Dropping the elbow. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
What a barrage of stops.
And that was a...
He's making his move. Jimmy with a game ender.
Jimmy Uso looking to secure it all. He's down. He made the save just in time. Here's the cover. I think this meant... Oh, wait, no.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. He must have something else planned.
Then we see Reigns.
Elbow finds its mark.
Punch right in the head.
Take over.
Go for the win here.
Whoa, just in time.
I thought this thing was over.
And talk about giving a DDT with authority.
The fisherman suplex.
Snapmare.
Pull the elbow, counters that.
Shot in the face. Gets it.
Elvis right now. Wait a second.
Fear on the rope. This is illegal.
Caught with a lariat. Delivers the knee.
Whoa. Turn that kendo stick into a blind dog.
And some effective offense for that one. Ooh, Jimmy manages to counter.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring. Reigns hits it. Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Has Sammy in a pickle. Pulls him around. The shoulders are down.
Keeps his team in this one.
Shoulders down.
Oh, turning the pin around.
Into the gut by Tonga.
Oh, nice scoop for the win. He comes to the rescue for his team.
Victory nearly in hand for Tama Tonga. Forearm club. Samoan drop. Incredible.
Oh, what a kick.
Shut the door. This could be over.
No. Reigns out. Oh, come on.
Did he really need to stop the pin like this? He's already done so much damage. What else do you want to do?
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
A reversal. He saw that coming. Being carried around now.
Steering clear.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true
I'm the last.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Super kick! Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jay. Those are his dogs. Ooh!
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old-school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
This War Games just got Usi, Zayn, joining the original Bloodline side. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one. And that blow has him wavering. Got them off their feet here.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this and there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
And a stop to the gut, too. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games. Ooh. Fisherman suplex. Incredible.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to work with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Oh, man. Oh, what a boot to the face.
Bang! He finds a counter.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Executes the Northern Lights.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match. Uso.
That is Jey Uso.
Will Jey take advantage? Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games. Overhand connects.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him. Gets Inflicted into position. He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earn him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games. Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
And it's Jay.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Blood spear.
Jimmy with a game ender.
Oh, the rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Up high. Timing forearm smash.
Super kick.
We've seen that look before. Jimmy in position.
Manages to slip out of the way.
Now lifted out of the top turnbuckle. And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
And Tama Page relieving an opening.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
The WWE Universe says
from the top. Sharp knee.
Handshake.
Jimmy might have just finished things. Oh, what a headbutt on the mark. Side headlock applied.
oh, good measure.
Denied.
And the forearm smash. Look at this. Just unloading. Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly. He's looking poised to finish tomahawk. Kick to the gut.
And the energy in here is raising the hairs on the back of the neck.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength.
Oh, God, that hurt. Climbing up the War Games cage, headed for the top. And now the new tribe. Lift off.
Ready to set me up, Michael. Here it comes. Climbing up the...
Sami Zayn stands apart. Way to top rope. Final entrant now in the structure. This match has officially begun. Pinfall, submission. Who will be the one flying?
Oh, that'll destroy your nose.
Got them off their feet here. Oh, God. Face first. ruthless offense there. Then we see Tonga Loa. What a shot.
And he is directed into the corner.
Devastating kick. Punch lands. That's getting into the game structure. This is not going to end well.
Sword. Caught off guard. Uh-oh.
That can't work. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
He gets the kick out after the one.
I can't believe it.
Meanwhile, we have
Top rope, ready with a game ender.
and a pinfall.
Trying to end this right now.
I guess he doesn't think he's...
Zayn trying to close this out. It's off the pin at two.
What a match.
Caught with a double axe handle.
Up into the fireman's carry.
And then driven down with a flapjack. Tonga. Jay is out. That is it.
Refusing to give up even if.
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down.
Quick shoulder up.
You got a question. How much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground.
With the counter.
Kick to the gut.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
More kicks landing against the skull.
It's a brutal strategy, but an undeniably effective one. And a big right hand.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Winding up.
Samoan spike. Inside cradle.
Oh, this small package. Well, meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
Man, this...
No idea what he's planning here.
I don't think it's ending good for him.
Hold on.
Now into the cover.
The fate of the match is at why I heard.
What do you give?
Reigns has identified the target. Stand by.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Back suplex, no. Driven down.
Good sting. He's taking a bit of damage from these blows.
Yeah, Tama had him well measured.
Oh, what an uppercut.
From the top.
Setting up again.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT.
Did Jacob? This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind. Stop right to the gut.
Down with a snapback. Feeling like it's over.
That's an unusual decision.
Uso splash.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
This is it. He could go for the head.
Really an unorthodox strategy. He must have something else planned. Sikoa watching his chances slip away by the second.
Into the pin. Could be over for Tonga Loa. And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen. Original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this This is the one true blood.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tongaloa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
All due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' It's not, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism. But so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner. Team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Under their brains, incomparable to it. The Islanders have become smarter and more brutal. Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open, and their heads are a swivel. To see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders with supreme athleticism from all four competitors.
But this match could boil down to, guys, which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
Accompanied by Bobby Heenan and combined of 499 pounds.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan to stop at nothing to carry that out.
The Profits will truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2-on-3 match.
Truth is, I don't know if you're facing teams dangerous as Haku and Tom.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents two teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke.
Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford, Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Crank in the head.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Catches the leg.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Foot, meet face. Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beat. Up high.
And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
Ooh, great sequence of offense from Haku.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
gets him into the corner.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Oh, my!
Oh, I heard a snap.
Inflicting more damage to the leg.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Ford's having trouble fighting back.
Jarring impact. Bam! The arm getting pummeled. Oh, and a kick.
Crossbody.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Launching.
Oh, man.
Tama way up high.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
Take off.
Oh, strong impact.
We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now.
Just hot shot it to the outside. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about...
Lift off.
Oh, gosh. That looks like a bad landing. Bruising attack to the stomach.
And Tajiri finds its mark.
Elbow puts an end to that. Getting set up in the corner now.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
Boom. This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads.
Ripped in the hard way. Haku has him lined up.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's what you noggin.
In off the tag. Big flying forearm.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another step.
The top.
Oh, yeah, it's on now.
Oh, my God, a clothesline.
Drops the hammer.
Will it be? And he only stays down for a 1 count.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. Oh, my gosh.
The defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Snap suplex. The Street Profits look more staggered than swaggered there.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Tama. My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the word quit.
This is not just about winning. This is about taking over.
Boom.
Looking to get airborne here.
He's trying again.
Connects.
The Profits are down and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards.
A fall for him early here.
Wicked kick to the face. Tag.
Hung out to dry.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
From the top.
Oh, went for it all, but gets nothing.
Wrenches the arm. Drop kick. Beautiful. Right across the larynx. Ooh.
Tama way up high. Going for it again. Oh, nice splash.
Nothing Montez can do now.
There's two. Second down for the Islanders. And they beat the Profits.
Here we go, winners.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn of the year. This one's going to go Dawkins forward for a long time.
We saw tremendous tag teams do what they think is best, but only one win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they're the...
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestler successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little Usi along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Us, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief? Or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone? Or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant, a superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
But nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no challenge that's been taken on the entire Bloodline Gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
How's this for opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Make sure to take the towel.
The bloodline starting things off on the bend, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins. The ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the bloodline.
Winner or loss, this is an historic undertaking. History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order for the entire bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table.
Oh, stop right to the hand. And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Oh no, trapping the arm. A vicious stomp to the hand.
Fatu is on the wrong end of things there.
Yeah, Reigns came looking to prove his dominance, and he's doing just that right now.
Fatu is having problems here.
Fatu has run into a roadblock.
And a big right hand.
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on. So ruthless.
Oh, man.
Roman Reigns has just taken command.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now. Superman punch. Ooh. Reigns in the corner. Ready to spear. Reigns got all of it.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. That's it. It's over. Fatu's taken out of this gauntlet match.
A whole herd of entrants waits backstage. This is very far from over.
Oh, this is interesting. Umaga getting in on this gauntlet action. Ooh. And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
But one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
Just punishing their opponent.
Momentum is running away from Umaga.
Yeah, somehow Umaga has to turn the tide. Rapid fire Samoan drop. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match.
Wow. How's this for opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the belly.
It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Now propped up in the corner.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Jacob sidesteps that.
Ooh.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place. That's to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Reigns turns that around.
Snapmare delivered by Reigns and a
Follows it up with a boot right to the face.
And a stomp to the gut.
whoa, 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 playing possum. I love it.
Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Trying to catch him off guard with that.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here? Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Oh man, it's over. He's tapping.
I'm so caught up.
What a match and win for Jacob.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, the Samoan Werewolf.
History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place. Wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Positioning the arm. Big leg drop.
Escape that in a hurry.
Impressive display of power. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
He may have just slowed Jacob down a bit there.
Roman just solidifying his position at the top with that kind of offense. Belly-to-belly suplex. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on. A bone-rattling knee.
Reigns averts the attack.
Vicious right forearm. That hit connects from Roman Reigns. Oh, that is going to leave a mark. Superman punch. Into the pin attempt.
Fending off a 2 count there.
That's still a quick kick out at this point. Ooh.
A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
It absolutely is, Michael. You don't get put into this match with any expectations of coming out the victor. The family has decided these rules because only those that can overcome such odds can be strong enough to lead the bloodline.
Delivering nasty stumps. And a stomp to the gut, too. Ooh. You saw that being telegraphed.
Samoan drop.
Precision offense into the pin. This could be it. He's still got life in this matchup.
Clothesline over the top to the floor.
I'm pretty sure he's not done. Suicide dive. Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness.
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
Ooh. Takes out the knee. And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Countering each other again and again.
Suplex brings them down.
The Tribal Chief locked and loaded. Superman punch.
Cover. There's 2. Digging deep for a kick out.
So close. That could have been it.
Hammering down on the knee. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Boom. Mounting.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining the foothold. Lots of counters from each athlete.
I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Cover. We have a cover.
And a kick out. What on earth?
What? What just... I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore.
Reigns had that scouted. Kick to the gut.
Oh, what a right. Ooh.
Able to slip out of that one.
Oh, Biff, what a headbutt.
The Tribal Chief locked and loaded. Nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory.
This could do it. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Jacob sidestep.
Can Jacob Fatu come back?
Does he get it here? And into the cover. And a kick out.
He's taking some serious hurt, but somehow he's still in this.
I think he managed that kick out on pure instinct alone.
I don't believe it. Reigns has ended so many matches that way, but this one just took an unexpected turn. Ooh, he fends that off.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
You saw that one coming.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. The cover. The cover. He got the shoulder up in time.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Oh, got it.
There's a headbutt.
We have seen these men unleash a lot of devastating offense. Incredible that this match hasn't ended yet.
It might just be a matter of time. This
Reigns.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Cover. Two. It's all over for Jake Fatu. No match for the gauntlet.
Yeah, there's still a whole slew of entrants to go.
And now it's Via entering the gauntlet. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
Right to the hand. You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Pull back in, belly-to-belly suplex. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
And as cruel as this match...
On the apron, shot to the gut will break things up. Effective dodge there.
Attack after attack is smothering Peter Maivia.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening. Down to boom, and a double axe handle smash.
And it's Roman Reigns in a tough spot. Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Oh, right to the throat. Ooh. From the heavens. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
That'll turn your lights out. Ooh, one step ahead there. Ooh. Able to fight Maivia off. Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move.
Superman punch. Oof. Peter Maivia sensed that was coming.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Boom! DDT. He's been dealt a good deal of damage. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Just cranking the head.
Ooh, whoa.
And he goes for the pin. He's able to kick out before two.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
Punch connects. Haymaker after haymaker.
And Reigns reverses.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
No.
Reigns has it locked and loaded, ready to fire. Roman Reigns so dominant.
Putting his opponent to sleep with the guillotine. He is struggling to find an escape, but to know he is desperately trying to maneuver out of this and successfully does.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner.
Superman punch. Oh. Packed crowd on their toes. This is what it is all. Reigns is setting up for the door. Here it comes. That has Peter Maivia rocked.
Is it enough? The cover! 2 count. Peter Maivia defeated, eliminated from this gauntlet match.
There goes one competitor, but there's still plenty of time and plenty of obstacles left in this one.
And now it's Tama Tonga entering the gauntlet. Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof.
Oh, look at the knee strikes.
Endless knee strikes.
Just going all out with every blow. Pop right in the stomach creates the separation.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Turning the tables.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Follows it up with a boot right to the face. Reigns really having his way right here.
This is a more daunting task than Tama Tonga bargained for.
Goodness gracious. The proverbial mud hole has been stopped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
To stomp in every single part of his body. Kick to the gut. And a big right hand. Oh!
Defiant counter to Reigns.
Crucial turnaround here because Tama was falling behind.
Oh, yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now.
Nice job dodging contact there. Oh, that one just rocked him.
Tama Tonga seems unable to turn the momentum here.
And Roman might just have more in store. He's finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
But Tama still has more to do to get this fully in his favor. Just unloading knees to the body.
His body is showing the effects of this match.
Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him. Oh, and a knee. And another. Oh, my God.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Reigns just imposing his will right now.
This is a more daunting task than Tama Tonga bargained for. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Tama fights back.
He's pushing back now.
He's still hanging on. Still in this thing. Big-time spine buster.
Could lead to a big-time win.
Where's Tama Tonga going now?
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Up high, cross body. He's covering him. He's got him.
He kicks out at 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Beautiful tope atomico. Nicely done. Tama Tonga executing a vicious Tongan twist.
Victory nearly in hand for Tama Tonga. There's still so...
Yes, Tonga with the victory.
The winner of this match, and official, your Tribal Chief, Tama Tonga.
I think a whole lot of people were expecting this outcome. What other result could there be when you need to defeat a gauntlet of Samoans?
There were moments of hope, but there is...
Ladies and gentlemen,
The following match is
The Bloodline Gauntlet match. It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Isolating their opponent's arm and delivering nasty stomps. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
It's demoralizing to see The Rock in trouble here.
And The Rock is being dominated here.
Boom! DDT.
Oh, ouch. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is along. And a stomp to the gut. Boom!
Roman cannot be stopped here.
And Reigns keeps unseating The Rock every chance he gets.
Oh, attacked in the midsection. And that attack certainly took its toll on The Rock.
Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Superman punch. Cover. 2. And he fights it off.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. Ooh.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target.
This is there won't be any coming back for The Rock now.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. That makes it official. The Rock is out of this gauntlet match.
I don't even know the entry pool at this point, but I know we got fights for days left in this one.
Interesting. Jay has a very good chance in this gauntlet match.
Here's the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
I don't know if Jey Uso can withstand much more of this.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
It knew what was coming there.
Finally, Roman's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Yeah, Roman was able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but can he take control of this match?
And I'm sure Jay's bloodline didn't like what they saw there.
Yeah, Reigns brought the fight in a major way on that exchange.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
Well, one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
And he has an answer for Jey. Roman being the aggressor.
All of Jay's arsenal is being restricted.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed him. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
And what a reversal from Jey Uso. There's some power behind that punch. Good golly! Caught by surprise with that clothesline.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. From the electric chair position, fighting desperately to find a way out, and they do.
Back suplex. Boom. Jay showing his instincts.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
And now Jay is getting beaten down.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
In the cover. And Jay Uso is eliminated in this gauntlet match.
That was quite the elimination, but we are far from the end of the road here. Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Tonga Loa.
Scouted.
Roman managing to get some control back now.
Reigns isn't allowing that burst of attacks to throw him off his game.
Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Any attempts of offense from Tonga Loa are being sapped.
Crank in the head. Ooh! They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down. And
goodness gracious. And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically. And a stop to the gut, too.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
And Tonga Loa gets cut down there.
Roman not backing down at all. Just disrespectful.
Tonga Loa is waiting a bit right now.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Trapped in the corner.
Non-stop blows.
Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right in the throat.
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Gets driven into the corner.
And a well-timed counter.
And Tonga Loa finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Tonga Loa.
Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night. Into a powerbomb. Wow.
Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
Tonga Loa has to trust his instincts at this point. Reigns is getting set up. And here it comes.
Launches into the air.
He thinks he has it.
There it is. Tonga Loa is out of this match.
Plenty of superstars waiting to take their turn. Lots of match left to go.
Oh, this gauntlet just got more interesting with Naomi entering the match.
Family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the
Naomi looking for the pin.
Elevates the shoulder.
Tried for it early.
Oh, it is trapped now and just an elbow to the face.
And avoids taking any damage.
Placing her in the corner.
Superman punch by Reigns.
Wow, Reigns nailed it.
And the cover. Shoulders up, shoulders up.
Naomi will not be extinguished. Naomi continues to fight.
Reigns now realizing that he's facing an even tougher level of opponent than usual tonight.
Oh,
that kick will stop you in your tracks.
And a stomp to the gut.
look at this, just unloading. Oh, stomping away. Oh, impact.
Just a continuous rush being faced.